Welcome back. And yeah, last time we surprisingly did the trial of chaos, which really surprised me. And we ascended. We got the next point, the point that gives us recoup in 4 seconds instead of 8 seconds, which is a pretty big deal. We also respect a little bit, getting more recoup nodes to really utilize the recoup potential we have, right? So now we have 60 plus this also on top of it. The elemental one at the moment is not useful, though for the boss fight it might actually be the one we want to use. So recoup effects, say it says if you take damage from a hit, recoup causes you to recover an amount of the stated resource equal to the percentage damage you took over 8 seconds, which is now over 4. So our survivability went up, so that should help with the Viper. I do want to level one more time, and just in general, just maybe get a little bit stronger. We'll see how the actual fight goes, but yeah, I'm gonna need more. And we're still looking for some gold. Maybe we respec a little bit more points here and there. But right now, I think levels. Levels is the thing we want. We found actually a good chunk of exalted orbs. I think we have found 2 last stream, which is a lot more than you normally find, you know, random playthrough. So if we're lucky, we could maybe get another one. But I'm happy where we are now. Another one would help because we have places to use it on. Ooh, we're rare. But if we don't find one, obviously, you know, it's fine. If we find a divine, that would actually be useless, oddly enough. It's very funny that it would be useless to us. Okay, we got a rare in there. Uh-huh. No other thing? Okay, that's kind of a surprise that it doesn't go more left. Okay, so it goes left here. There it is. Okay, just plain chest, nothing in there. Got the blue chest here. Any more chests? Oh, another door. Yeah, sentinel door. Not a fan of the sentinel door. Alright, so that's just a checkpoint. We don't need it. No champs, so no need to stay here, especially with sentinels around. I don't like the banner guy, but it's fine. So I've been kind of looking through it and thinking about it. Most likely, we're gonna have to beat the boss post-patch, but I'm hoping maybe at least Viper can beat. Because today we're not beating the boss. There's no way we can beat the Act boss, but we can maybe get to the Act boss, and then we'll decide what exactly it means. But for now, we are just okay. We got a champ here that we are gonna fight. Powerful minions and fire damage. Well, fire damage doesn't mean much to us. Yeah, he is Bane Ripper, the ever hungry. Kinda don't like that they're behind me. No, behind. Oh, dropped ground on me. Great. Yeah, behind me just it's gonna end up getting me killed or have to use my potions too much. This way I can still hit everything. It's not like I can hit anything behind me anyway. So this works out pretty nicely. So I can hit everybody and not get hit as much. The problem is I'm getting stunned. They're just stopping me. So the Regal, I mean, honestly, it's probably gonna go for the shield and hopefully get a good mod. I'm hoping to get block. I really don't want to go from 38 block to 25 block. Block is very powerful. It's basically like evade. You just don't take a hit. And Viper does a lot of hits. So the 9 chaos res we get will not be worth it unless we can get a decent armor block on it. Or life, because that's the other thing, it doesn't have life. Now I'm hoping to find some item or something for it. I will most likely change the ring for at least a little bit of chaos res. Is our stun bar just full or something? let me move back a little bit so I can. Hey, we killed. Let me just kill this guy real quick. I don't know why he doesn't want to come closer. Come on. I can hit both. There it is. There you go. That's the one. Hit 3. But he's gonna die. And this guy is stunned. Alright. Oh, not that bad. We are what? 75% right now? It's gonna take a second to level. But we're now able to kind of run through pretty easily. We also deal a decent chunk of damage. We're also stunning pretty well. Like you see it? Look at it. Look at it. He's already stunned again. Or I guess that's the minion. But still. Stun is a stun. He froze the big guy. So nice. Last stream we hit cold damage with attacks on gloves. Unfortunately, the third mod we hit was mana, so there's a chance we could get chaos, but whatever we get on the gloves now won't be as valuable. Because we already have attack speed, right? Like, there's really nothing other than resistances, and resistance is still nice. We specifically want chaos res right now. Oh. That's just something we have to work on. Sentinel. Nope. Don't need you guys. Good. Yep. Another chest. More chests. Oh, that's the finish of that. Okay. Any chest? Yes, there is. There's literally one chest. If this has a door, that means that probably is a dead end. It does have a door. We should go back. I hate going back because it kind of locks in areas with monsters. And monsters that I've dodged already. And that's not good. Alright, well, I'm going to have to kill these guys. Come on. Yeah. Because I don't want to skip that area, because these small areas that are kind of just by themselves tend to have the rare chest in them, because, well, you go out of your way. Or at least a blue chest or something of that nature. We killed a few. We're definitely going to need to kill more if we're going to go back, but I want to check it. Yep, you see, look at that, rare chest. And it's not even actually a dead end. Oh, that makes this even worse, because now I might have to go the other way. Oh, Sentinel. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to try to kill the Sentinel. I really don't want to. I'm going to probably just kill whatever's around me. If I die, I die, because this Sentinel's going to take a while. Like, even more than the other guy. Come on. Ugh. But I mean, I guess he's dying. I'm hoping the Sentinels aren't his minions. The only thing. Killing nicely. We got 20% left. The problem is I don't even think I'm hitting other monsters. Alright, so I kind of am. Not perfect. Like, do I keep going? I'm gonna kill these guys so I can, because I just want to see if that's a dead end. So chances are, yeah, we should have checked out of the room. That's even worse. Now we gotta backtrack several times. Now we're gonna kill whoever's there so we can go around them. Come on. If we die, we die. It's not that big a deal. Okay. And using potions is also not too bad. I just want to avoid getting stunned. I really just want to keep attacking. Come on. Alright, so we're going to check this spot and see if it's a dead end. If it's a dead end, then we'll go back. Alright. Alright, so it is a dead end. Okay, that's good. Ooh, and I got killed. I just rolled into him and I got killed. That sucks. I go sell and then come back. We're almost there. Almost there. Yeah, nothing great. We need a rare, but unfortunately when we leveled up we didn't really get any from the shops. 4 to 8 plus res. I mean, I don't mind that at all. I'll hold on to that. The reason I want to hold on to the gloves is because maybe the regals for that is a little better. So maybe, just maybe. I'm also not sure what this, not this, where is that thing? The other, whatever in the other area. In the past, there was like a thing that was staying. Like even here, the bubbling respite. I guess that's. Oh, we can check that vendor too. Ooh. She also has items, doesn't she? That is good. Okay, I'll check the vendor. It's a little bit of an annoying vendor to go, but we kind of know where she is. It should be somewhat fine. Because I totally forgot we have an entire second vendor to check that's not in the towns. I don't know how much stuff she has, but we will check. And then we'll also tell us if we need to go back after we level. Ooh. Could try to kill that, but I'm just gonna run. Just run. Okay. Always cross a bridge relevantly. So it's not even this way, it's that way. Great. I ran the wrong way. So it's left side circle, I think, right? Okay. And we're just gonna keep running until, well, we hit a wall. That'll tell us when we need to start checking back. Yeah, alright, dodge through. Through. Like I'm hoping I see it, but I don't remember where exactly it is. So we'll just keep going until we hit a dead end, I guess. So many rares. It's... Ooh, blue chest. Don't get caught. I wanted to get that, but whatever. Too late. Well, I guess, yeah, we're gonna have to fight through that, and I think we're gonna die, to be honest. Because they deal poison. And that's a strong poison. And they're healing. Like, quite literally healing. Come on. Yeah. Can't get out of here. Oh, that's so super unfortunate. There we go. Okay, we got out. Just barely. Is this the way? No. Okay, just baiting me, it seems. Come on. I know it's somewhere here. Okay, not this one. Uh-huh. Let's go. Yeah, we gotta go through areas we've already been, which is very unfortunate as always. Just gotta get the checkpoint. There it is. Alright. Alright, we can kill these guys. So we don't have to die. Plus XP. They are 41. So I just a tiny bit under. But... okay, yep, 2 for 1. Let's see if she sells any decent items. Oh, she sells... oh, but she does sell a ring. Okay, so I guess it's worth checking for rings. She also sells this. 1, 2, 3. Right, is it 3 different mods? Please be 3 different mods. I think that's worth it for regals. Even that's worth it for regals. These are not... they're pretty nice, but I will buy 1 for sure. Can we afford another one? No. But regal shards are regal shards, so it's very nice. Alright. So we got one thing that we need. It's gonna suck to check here later, but we have to do it that way. Let us go back. Let's go back to town. We're gonna quickly sell and get the shards out of this, and then go back. So we can possibly get regals somewhat easily, especially since we can't gamble. That might be the way we get regals. I do want to hit this. It's a clean shield. Lock chance. Okay. Cold rest though. No. This will just be sell. This will be disenchant. What? It's also 1. It's missing 1 stat. It's probably the hybrid spell. That's what it is. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, that's our first one too. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. It was worth it. And let's go back to the Molten Vault and kill. We already have a regal. We're just gonna see what we're gonna spend it on, but obviously more regals are better. 82. Looks like we have a weapon, but no, it's right. See that? It's like a sword thing. But I think that's my switch weapon. It's the switch. No sentinel. 82. So for some blues and rares. Bleeding. Only the antidote charm. Charges on that on an antidote charm would be like the best. One of the best things we could find, because it would literally give us immunity to poison randomly. And sure, the charges could take forever, literally, but they're still better than no immunity to poison. Yeah. Oh. Well, I guess we're fighting this guy. Did not want to, but there's a blue in here, so I guess. Ow. I already killed him? That's pretty fast. Alright, let me hit the actual blue guy. I don't mind. Yep, he's stone skin, he's resistant, he's whatever he needs to be. This guy pushed me. Why are you pushing me? No need to push me. Foul in bomb going down. I just went to go pick up my water and he started hurting me like a lot. Yeah, let's kill this next blue guy. Did we kill him? Oh wow, he died. I didn't even realize he was taking hits. Oh well. Definitely makes it easier. I'm actually hungry for the food that I'm gonna eat tomorrow. It's gonna be salmon. Kind of like baked salmon. So it's gonna be fun. Well, it's gonna be tasty, not as fun. That's. I don't know why I'm punching them. I really don't need to, but might as well finish off this guy. There you go. The rest is irrelevant. Okay. Can I get? Okay, well, out of the fire, into the pan. I don't like how these sentinels are hitting me. They hit hard. Still. Got one. They're just going crazy at me. Really should be trying to go for the more charges on these flasks. But it just it ends up that most of the time we either survive with full flasks or we use all of them. It's rarely where it's like, oh yeah, we need just like one more flask. We're at 89%. Okay, yeah. Try to get away from the banner guy. Alright, we'll fight these guys. Come on. Punch through them. He's the healer one. No. I'm not doing the healer one. Not without actually hitting him. If I was hitting him, maybe, but I'm not even hitting him. Alright, well, I guess we're punching through these guys. Come on. Kill somebody so I can get through. Yes, there we go. We can actually use killing monsters as a way to get through things. Feels nice. Alright, good. Because I have a bunch of items. Absolute Chad. Oh, you saw the series? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Thanks for coming. I'm hoping to finish it before the update, but it's not looking like it. I hit a new wall. The Viper is just a problem. I need Chaos Res or something of that matter. Oh wait, it's the same amount. I thought it was more. Reduced attributes. It's nothing. Let's see if this is better. 57, 56. We upgraded it by 1 mana. Look at us. Look at us go. Yes. It has to be damage from the punch itself. It has to be kills done by the punch. Thorns would kind of change that. Oddly enough, a lot of gems, even the ones that seem utility, have damage included with them, which, when I started this run, really threw me off. Because I was like, like Herald of Ash, maybe I can use it. No, it requires a martial weapon. Maybe I can use the Frost Wall, right, like to block enemies, but it explodes and damages enemies when they destroy it. Like, everything has a damage component to it. Like, it doesn't need it. You can just make it a wall so I can use it. But no, that's just our luck. We did get Blasphemy though. Yeah, I mean, I could support it with supports, but like, well, here I'm gonna have to find a good spot to stop for a second, and then I'll show you. I have tempo on it. I have one of the combat support gems, and then I forgot what the third one is. We recently got a third slot, so we can support the actual punch gem because then it's just the punch getting stronger. We can also use things that add damage to the punch itself. We just can't use anything that has its own inherent damage. Like, why am I not hurting anybody? Oh, I am hurting everybody. I don't know. That was weird. Like, I'm just hitting people and nobody dying. Okay, this way. Like, once they're dead, I'll show you. Because I'm trying to kill some rares to level up. okay, so I was hitting the rare apparently. Yeah, you kind of missed it. Yeah, yep. I had gloves. I managed to get fire damage with attacks, and I have a ring with fire damage attack. We also have some cold damage. It's not really my choice. There's limited crafting potential here, so whatever we find we use. But yeah, at the moment, flammability is just best because yeah, it's our highest damage stat. It used to be physical, but we got a little bit lucky. Yeah. Biggest thing though, because I don't know if you, I mean, I obviously haven't posted near the end of Act 3 yet, but I just beat, ooh, another Regal, that's pretty cool. I just beat Temple of Chaos, and I got my second Ascendancy point, which I did not think I was going to be able to do. I thought the Temple would be literally impossible, and the boss was annoying, but yeah, I managed to do it. Because it was either that or I would have to just keep farming to like get gear pieces for the Viper. Because I have 0 Chaos Res. Poison is my enemy. So they're almost dead. Like this should be the easy part. There we go. So once I'm there, I'm gonna show you the skill points real quick, and then you can see the Ascendancy. We got the one that gives you recoup in 4 seconds instead of 8. So that doubles everything. Well, that was the idea. Well, it's partially that. Well, there's 2 things about this character that I had. Number one, it was just an homage to D2 because I did the wizard punch Sorceress in Diablo 2, and it was difficult, and I went all the way through hell, and it was fun. And then when I found out PoE 2 has literally basically the same thing, I was like, why not? It's a new game. I'll try to punch. And yeah, no, it turned out a whole different thing. But the second thing is, a lot of people I know, especially in my guild, they were like really getting stressed about not being able to get past the boss, asking like, oh, you gotta help me, otherwise I'm not gonna play, and stuff like that. And I was just like, sure, like things are difficult, but you know, you can figure out how to beat them. So it was just kind of perfect timing for both punching and trying to beat a game that's just thought of as pretty difficult, at least compared to PoE 1 for sure. But yeah, I wasn't expecting the Dawn, the patch thing that's coming tomorrow, to be so soon. I was hoping to be done with Act 3, but obviously, you know, I don't know how long the series I would actually take. Because there's a few things that are going to be buffed for me, oddly enough. Number one, my attack speed is going to be buffed. There was the line that said unarmed attacks are buffed, but the monk skills lose 25%. But for us, since we don't use the monk skills, right, the skill gem things, that means our punch just gets a bonus. Flammability does take a hit, so I feel like it evens us out. But there's a few other things, like the tree changes, there's going to be more support gems. I'm going to try to avoid using anything new, since I'm like super close to the boss, unless I absolutely have to. That way I'll be like as close to just doing it in the original format. Oh yeah, I was supposed to show you. I totally forgot about this. Yeah, they probably can't kill me. So I have martial tempo, close combat, and rage. And I'm doing 174 damage. Obviously my rage goes up, and that will keep our damage high. Then we have blasphemy right here with vitality and clarity, and as you can see, they can't even kill me realistically right now because we got the rapid river node, so now we got a ton of recoup. I also respect a little bit to get even more recoup, so now I'm just loaded up on recoup and fire damage. And then for the gloves, these are our new gloves. They have attack speed and 2 damage stats. We also found this cool ring that gives damage plus, you know, just some regen in general. Those are our main upgrades. Honestly, from the series, we like till now, these are our main big upgrades that we found so far. The rest of it's kind of like the same. All right, let me kill these guys now. Yeah, that's the coolest thing about it, is because I wouldn't even have thought of it if they didn't have the ability to punch. I just randomly saw it on my mercenary where I didn't have anything. It's like, oh, he punches, and I was like, Well, what am I known for? I like to do punch challenges. Like the punch series before these were in Diablo 2. They're obviously older and not as edited or as high quality, I guess, or not necessarily high quality, but you know, decent quality. But I've been doing the punch for a while, so it's just another opportunity to try to do punches. So I'm happy. It also is nice to wait, like something to do between waiting for updates to PoE 2, because the end game was kind of slow, right? I mean, this is slower, but like at one point there was just so much tedious work, and you're just at the end doing not much. Are you gonna play the new update? Like the new classes? I'm thinking of Tactician. I know people are saying he's kind of meh, but crossbows have become better, and we don't really know about this rain of arrow thing and how a lot of skills are working with, you know, his aura supports, and they're also changing how some of the auras work with you so that they affect you as well. So it might be a decent class. Oh, let's go through this. Just looking for gear. See, I wanted to do Smith, but ultimately I decided against it just because I feel like everybody's gonna do Smith, and I already kind of see it being as super strong. The fact that you could just get the like the perfect armor essentially you want fairly early on, it's amazing. Like the armor stats I feel like are probably one of the stronger parts of it. Though I do think the fire enchanted weapon and stuff like that would be pretty cool too. But yeah, like that ascendancy is just about making you as close to immortal as you possibly can be. And then they're gonna find the next busted skill to go with that, and then yeah, you're good to go. I think this is gonna level me, so as soon as I level, I'm going to either die or just keep running for chests, so I can go to the vendors. Okay, so I thought the rare would kill me, but I'm just gonna run ahead real quick, see if I can get some chests. Nice, rare. I'm gonna check the vendors, and I'm gonna try the Viper again, and hoping I'm better at it, but I don't think I am. Also, energy shield. I don't know what is going on in this game with energy shield, but fighting monsters with it is the worst feeling. Every single time there's a monster with energy shield, it is the worst. I can't do it. Like I have to figure out strategies for it. So like the Viper also has ES on him, and yeah, no, 10% of his life is ES, and I have to break it every time. I can't just work on dodging. I have to just keep the pressure up, otherwise I lose my progress on him. Because it takes me like 20 hits to get through his shield. Ugh, I'm kind of stuck. I need to go down there. The checkpoint's like somewhere over here. Also, I've beat pretty much every other boss that we have. The only one I haven't done is actually the boss for this area, because it's timed. It's quite literally a DPS check, and it's impossible unless I get even more damage somehow. There we go. This should be the last area. Chest one. Go over here. Chest over here. No. Okay, there's one more chest. The biggest thing I found out was, did you know that Alva can run out of gamble items? Because I found that out like yesterday, or I think the day before, and yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that. And the other thing about, oh, I'm kind of stuck. I think click the checkpoint. But you see, all those things though, the support gems, are level 3. I have no access to them yet. So like once I get access to them, yeah, that would have been awesome. Especially if I found gear with chaos. But so far I haven't found any gear with chaos. Because I was thinking that too. It's like, oh, I could just do chaos damage. But I do have a plant that maybe requires me to use chaos damage, and I can technically poison, but it's at a huge DPS loss. So I prefer not to use it, or at least I'm going to try without it first. Not for this run, just because the whole point is just to beat Act 3 without it, right? But if I ever did it like till maps, I'd definitely use Facebreakers, right? So let's say I finished the Act 3 and then Facebreakers came out, I might be like, oh yeah, let me just try to farm them or see if I can get them and try to go into maps with this, right? That would be the plan then. But the issue is Facebreakers are rare. This is solo self-found. You know, the classic problem of looking for the rare you want. Because I don't think the Facebreakers are going to be super common, but I don't know. I've never actually tried Facebreakers, not even in PoE 1, so but obviously they would be super strong. Alright, let's see what we got. Ignite. Oh, that's garbage. I need the poison one. Alright, let's see what he's got for me. Rare. It's no good for us. 7,000. Doesn't have chaos res. Doesn't even have life on it. Ooh, this is good. We'll lose some fire res, but we get a ton of regen and armor. I mean, they were talking about it before the release of PoE 2, about like how on-arm combat's gonna work and stuff, and they said eventually they will get to it. There's a few skills. The funny thing is, you actually could do unarmed skills with quarterstaff. The only thing you can't do quarterstaff with is the original punch. So it's weird, but. Oh, that's fine. We were searching for damage gloves for so long, and now here they are. They're obviously not as good as ours, but still, it's funny. Charm strength. Any chaos resist? I need chaos resistance. No. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna get this. Seems like a really good helm for us. What else am I gonna do? I was gonna do something. Wait, where's that rare? The rare gloves. Let me see if my rare gloves are better or worse. The ones with physical. 2 to 5. I feel like mine's are better. Physical. Yeah, we have 3 to 6, 4 to 8. Okay. And then I have the 6 to 11. Well, I mean, these are probably the ones I'm gonna have to use for that fight. But I could maybe hit these, just maybe, just a little maybe. Here's a Regal. Rarity. Ah, that sucks. There's also another pair right here. 4 to 11. No, I mean, we already have a decent pair. I want to save the other Regal. Where's my Chaos Ring? This is the only one we have. I swear I thought we had one more. Where's my other one? Here it is. Okay. Let's hit the Regal on it. 20 fire res. Doesn't help us for this fight, but still. Alright, so this is the gear pieces I'm going to change to when I get to the fight. What am I looking at? Do I have any more Chaos Res? Yeah, I don't have any. Like, I can't use that ring. I'll lose too much damage. Can't use that shield. At best... Should I try? No, I'm not gonna do that. Chances are very low that I'm gonna get it. Where's my antidote? Charm. Charm. Is this it? No, it's slow. Charm. There you go. Yeah, I got a really unfortunate antidote charm. I wanted charges, but I got this instead, so it'll have to be... Alright, we got one more skill point. Where do I put this one? Honestly, I feel like it has to be Ignite chance, but it's not good enough, realistically speaking. I can also respec this one out. Problem is, I don't know where to go on my tree. Everything needs a bit of travel to get to. Weapon. I was originally thinking about it, but because it just takes so long to attack, using a separate punch skill with different supports makes no sense, because then I'll be like, oh, I changed. Sure, I hit you maybe with maim or something like that, but then I'm wasting time hitting you with a punch that does very little. Aside from that, my shield here is better than the shield on Switch. So yeah, I do have a random weapon here, but it doesn't do anything. I literally can't punch with it. Like, the punch is always gonna switch me back. So here, I'm gonna demonstrate it. Oh yeah, wait, where am I going? I gotta go back in time. But so, like, I have the switch weapon, and somebody was telling me I can just punch through it, but it's just always gonna switch me back. Gotta take the checkpoint. Here it is. But I was thinking of it. It's just there's nothing that I would specifically do. Alright, so yeah, so you see, I'm gonna punch. It instantly just switches me over. Just doesn't do anything. So this is the hard part. I'm gonna have to probably die a few times to get through this. But here goes. Actually, wait. Before that, I'm gonna change my rings. Oh, I don't have an. Oh, that sucks. I might have to cheese this helm a little bit. Would I be able to cheese? Let me see. Nope. I gotta go get strength. Okay, that sucks. I didn't realize that I needed that much strength. How much strength do I lose? It requires 61. I'm 64. 64. So I lose a lot. I need like 8 strength. That's 2 skill points. Do I have enough money for 2 skill points? No, I do not. Okay. Because I do want to put on this helm. This helm has a little bit more regeneration, has more armor. Energy shield is useless again for this fight, so I don't want to use energy shield. But that's annoying though. Now I gotta go back through the gateway. Oh, I do have a skill point, so I can. So this is not gonna be as bad. I do need to sell something though, but it's not gonna be super bad. What am I gonna sell? I want to sell something. Okay, I'm gonna sell this because I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna sell this. Gonna sell. No, not that. This. Don't need that. Anything else that's full trash? 68. Yeah, probably this. Okay. Though, honestly, I gotta disenchant this one. Still not enough. I need 100 more gold. Yeah, I can sell this. Yeah, I can sell this. No, I guess I'll hold on the chaos stuff that for now. Sell that. Sell that. Sell. Perfect. Okay, I have enough money to respec 1 skill point. Hoping I'm able to. Where's my dexterity points? Can I change it? Yes. Okay, nice. Can I still use my curse? Yes, I still can. Okay. Oh wait, why did I change it to dexterity? I'm an idiot. Oh no. I needed to change it to strength. Oh yeah. I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to change this off. Oh, but I'm gonna need this. Okay, well I guess I need to sell more stuff. That's my bad. I just zoned out on what I was doing. Okay. Guess I'm selling this. No, well that was a complete waste of money. Okay, we got enough. Strength. Strength. Got it. Gotta be on top. Oh, it's only 55. Oh, okay. So that. Oh no, it's 800. I was right. And then I'm gonna get a point somewhere. What am I trying to move to so I don't have to respec it? Honestly, it doesn't matter. It just has to be strength. There you go. Yep. Okay, works out. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking like that. Alright, so there's really realistically only two bosses left. I think it's the Viper and the actual Act boss. There might be somebody I'm forgetting about, but the Viper I feel like is the hard one of the two. Okay, I'll switch to these things when I get close. Yeah, so here it's a bit annoying because I gotta figure out where I need to go, but these monsters are just in my way. Alright, so I feel like it's awkward. It's a bridge, but it's not the right way. Maybe I have to go this way. I should have looked up the map. So, Local Hall, I think it was, or some streamer had put up like a guide for the Act maps. I really should read it, especially before reset tomorrow, so I know kind of where to run. Ooh, they're stunning me. Okay, running. Yeah, so the first part is always just gonna be kind of just run and explore and possibly die to figure this out. Like if we can kill, that's nice, but these guys we can't kill. They are chaos based, and we're just looking for a checkpoint. Did we find it on our first try? Nice. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, so if you see it, they're just gonna melt us. Though, huh? Okay, they're not melting us anymore. I guess that's the power of recoup. 4-second recoup is way better. So we'll just fight until they kill us. XP is still nice. Yeah, I mean, it definitely carried us for a good chunk of this run. There you go. The poison's gonna kill us though. We are not good at that part. Yes, I'm a Chronomancer. The other Ascendancy had nothing for us. Ooh. I'm actually thinking, wasn't there a thing that gives Chaos Res? Or am I crazy? I feel like one of the buffs that you get. Oh, an Exalt. Found an Exalt. That's nice. I was not expecting an Exalt. We got a hit for a ring. Come on. I'm still alive somehow. I'm not sure how we're still doing this. Because the first time we tried this boss, or like this area, it was just destroying us. So this is really surprised. Okay, now he's going ham on us. I'm not gonna hit that Exalt on. It's probably the ring. If the ring has a prefix, I'm gonna hit the ring with it. Because either we hit another damage stat, maybe we hit some mana or life. Either's fine. Come on, kill the Vipers. Wow, we're dealing with no damage to him because he's also fire resistant. Do I just start the fight so I can die quick? Alright, I'm gonna go over here so I can die because there's just no... I already got the checkpoint. Come on, guys. You got this. trying. Eventually, yes, there we go. They got me. Before this, I do want to check one thing because I have a sneaking suspicion one of those weird stat blocks, you know, from the skills that you get. I won't be able to check here, will I? Give me 1 second. Because I think it was like either chaos resist or mana regen or something. And oh no, no, don't drop us. Why? Oh. Okay, good. It didn't disconnect it. Yeah, I feel like there was something from the quest. I just can't remember if it was something, or am I just thinking? I don't know why my browser is deciding that it just doesn't want to work right now. It's trying to load like 4 things, and then like, don't load anything. Why are you loading things? The Venom Crypt. So there was something. Okay. It's. Oh, it's the second time. Okay, so you can't get any Chaos Rest on the first try through. Right? Yeah, because I swear I remember it. I just couldn't remember what it was about. West. Finish. Wait, is it first? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, so that sucks. I would like the Chaos Res now. It just hit me out of nowhere because like out of nowhere I was thinking about it. I was like, oh wait, but there was something. All right, so we're gonna change the helmet because this helmet gives us more. Though honestly, we should have hit it with something more than this, but it's fine. Okay. We will keep these gloves for now, but we will maybe change to these later. We will change this ring. The poison charm is already here. Exalt is for the ring. Yeah, we got an open prefix. Oh, I already hit it. We hit evasion. Okay, I mean evasion. Oh no, we hit more cold damage. Look at that. 1 to 3 cold damage to attacks. I mean, it's small, but I will take it. Any damage is good damage for us. Let's see, what's our damage now? Yeah, we dropped a little bit because we have to change our rings. But it's a necessity because we don't need all the other resistance stuff. Okay, let me see. What's my yeah, because my chaos resistance 8. It's 8. That's all I got. I can get more, but he'll be at a disadvantage. So I'm gonna have to learn this fight and hopefully not die. Thank you. It's gonna take me a second to try to figure this out. Because the Viper is pretty fast. I was actually thinking of getting something to slow her down. There's an ascendancy. What do you call it? This one right here. I was thinking of getting this, but for bosses, this is only 10%. Like it's slowed a lot less. It would probably still help, but it was my thought. But recoup is probably still better than that. Oh, I forgot. Well, I forgot. Apparently, I forgot to change one thing, but we'll see how this goes later. Alright, for now we're okay, but she's not doing chaos damage yet. We don't want to. We want to stay on this side of her. Yeah, there she does it. Yeah, so you see that ES is just taking up most of our time. But we burned her. It's good. I forgot to change to Enfeeble, which I'll probably change on if I die. If I die, I'll change to Enfeeble. Just so that she does less damage so we can survive a bit better. Our punches are a little bit awkward. When she's attacking, we can't really hit her. I can't let up. No, we can't stand in that poison though. She actually doesn't have as much health as the other boss that we fought because she's a humanoid, but she's gonna have some annoying phases. I already know it. Nope, nope, nope. Can't stand the poison breath. And I want to avoid those guys. So far we haven't had to use potions too much. So this is not too bad yet. Our mana is completely gone though, but yeah. She also has a one-shot move somewhere in there. She's trying to push us. I wonder how much damage these guys do. Maybe I should just stand there and just let them keep tagging me, but they probably just keep pushing me away. It's gonna be a while. Like, the phase transition will definitely not happen for a while. Ooh, that was painful. Luckily she pauses in between some of her hits. Though I think she gets faster as the fight progresses, so you gotta keep an eye on that. Ow. Don't let her heal the ES. So I think it was a good thing to remove some of my ES for this with that helm. The problem is if I change to ignition support. Oh, they're gonna do the... Can we hit her during this phase? Oh, we can. Problem is... Oh, that's not good. I don't want to stand in poison. Can you let me break? I need to break that ES. Luckily, it looks like they're not really hurting me too much, and I'm not liking these weird moves she keeps doing. Alright. Yeah, we healed up. I only had to use one potion so far. Not the worst. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I put ignition, it would be fine. The problem with ignition is, since my damage is so low and their threshold is so high, I don't get that many ignites. It's kind of weird. I'd rather have just higher damage and just hit whenever the ignite hits. If like I had another support, I might, but even then I would still probably prioritize damage over ignites. Because we don't even have that much ignite chance. Like, we don't have barely any damage. Though we do have mostly fire, so that does help us. But like in a boss fight, I might only ignite for this one maybe 4 or 5 times, but that's because she has less health. Oh, not a fan of this. Yeah, okay, so she's gonna do the weird. Ooh, got it. I gotta let up on this one. I can't take chaos, which is unfortunate because that means she's gonna heal. No, not taking that. Okay, perfect. She's not. The bleed does not penetrate her ES, so it would be okay. But if I was really gonna go a dot, I would do poison. I mean, the dot would be nice, but again, it would be low. I wouldn't have that much support to it, and just be a basic bleed. Because so the problem with the melee punch is that I need the supports to gain damage. Every support I go down, I go like 50, 60 damage less DPS, these fights are already long, and sure, I'll get more bleeds, but the bleeds will be weaker. Right? Same thing with the ignites, and all of it tends to be super weak. So at the moment, our balance is that we get ignites, but our main thing is just to have DPS. I don't know, maybe it would be a little bit more, but I don't know, I found just doing physical just helps kind of overall a little bit more. Let's not get hit too much by that. Alright, so it's fire time. I'm gonna try to hurt her. We're actually doing a lot better than the first one. First one, oh, I can't. I have to let her heal up just a tiny bit during this. Which sucks. I always have to give her a little bit ES back during that phase because I can't stand on her. Whoa. Come on. The ignite. Good. But yeah, maybe that is not a bad idea for at least to deal with ES builds. Like I'll deal less damage, but the ignite does stop the ES recharge. So like if I lose to her because of her ES, I might change it. It would definitely make the fight slower though, I gotta say, it will. I hate that I have to stand in this thing because she decided to put the poison up. I can't stand near her. Alright. I'm dealing so little in between. Okay, come on, there we go. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, specifically for her. If it ends up that her ES is just that big of an issue, then I would. The problem, though, that would occur is the length of the ignite. Luckily, her immune phases aren't that bad at the moment, but if they get longer, then my ignite just won't hold out as long. Like for this fight, it seems like I can catch her halfway, so the ignite probably can keep her ES down pretty much the whole time. Because there was a fight before, not specifically before this one, but there was a fight I had with ES where I was barely getting half. And I was just like, with full attempt trying to do it. It was the Bog Witch. Because she kept running away. Her transition phase where she was running around the circle just took so long that the only way I can fight her was to just bypass the ES. But yeah, no, I will definitely try the ignite if I lose to this fight right now. Because that might just be just enough to hold off a little bit. But I'm also trying to catch her a little bit early, so that way it's not as bad. Ouch. I gotta focus because I'm taking too many hits. I need my ES to heal. Bleed would require me to deal more physical. Like Ignite probably would just be easier in the fact that I just have naturally higher fire. Like it's not a lot, but it's definitely higher. I just gotta basically just hit her once in between everything. I'll get her just a hit. Okay. I'm trying to catch it a little bit better. I'm getting accustomed to the timing a bit, but I'm still not perfect with it. If she didn't have that chaos phase, it wouldn't be bad at all. Oh, she keeps doing the snake thing. I'm actually pretty close to stunning her. She's doing this phase way too often. Ooh, nice. We caught her without her getting ES. No ES. No ES. I actually saw some racers fighting this. It was one of the hardest fights for them. Because like they had limited gear, obviously they had to do it in like 3 hours, but it was pretty insane. No, I have Viper strikes. Yeah, no, that recoup is pretty insane. It's literally the difference between me dying almost instantly last time I fought her and me not even using a potion now. Like the only time I used a potion was for that chaos phase, and I'm trying to avoid that now. I can't stand on her too long for that. Let's not take too much on her. Nice. Oh, she's almost stunned. It's a big moment. I wish she just picked up her weapon, and so there was no pool of poison. We also haven't gotten to the point where they do the spear stabs, which I am worried about. How about don't stand? I don't like that she's standing in her thing. She's gonna get all her ES back because I couldn't reach her. That poison ground was just on too long. I couldn't get to her. So I guess I gotta break all of it now. Gotta be careful. Alright, we're back to it. Back to hitting. Yeah, it's not even going to be the hard part. The hard part will be when she starts doing the poison spears from the guards. Because that's the phase I saw everybody kind of die to the most. So if she starts doing that and I can't do anything about that phase, I will not be happy. Thank you. Oh. It is the spammers. Okay, yeah. Get out of the poison club. Thank you. Nice. Oh, I just realized those guards don't actually hit you when that happens. Like that phase when they put their shields up so they don't get hit by the fire. They don't hit you. That's interesting. Oh, here it is. Alright, so basically full ES. I'm happy I dodged that though. That was a little scary. I think the arena can go down 2 more times. No. By the way, why did she keep calling me her, or like she's the queen? Or Doriani's the queen? Because I'm not part of the Val society. She clearly took Alva. Alva is the one that's supposed to be following. Wow, this 8 chaos res that I have is super carry. Wasn't expecting her to do that phase already. How about don't go into poison, please? No, I can't let her just get whatever she wants. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was really close. Did we even stun her? Did I manage to stun her? I can't even tell. Stop pushing me, dude. This guy is just on top of me. I actually am a big fan of this face. She can't do much to me. I literally am just punching through this. There is a move though. I don't know the actual dodge phase for it, so I gotta be careful of it. It's the one where she throws 2 snakes. Yeah, this is the hard part. Because she does that weird move. It's very similar to the Overwatch ninja guy, the arrow guy, his super. Where she just throws 2 snakes at you. It will probably insta-kill me. Yeah, I mean that's the only way I can survive. Like my mana does nothing, so mind over matter for sure. Because I have no use for mana at all. I don't even curse. The curse is from blasphemy. So nice. I got a few hits in her, and I got a ignite. That's what, my second ignite? Yeah, that move, I just gotta stay to the side of that move. But it's hard with this poison thing right near me. And, like, she keeps wanting to do it, but, like, this guy pushes me over here. Okay, let's not get hit by that. Oh, please, stun, stun. I can't let up. Stun. Oh, I didn't stun. I couldn't tell how much left. Can you? Okay. Like, I can't tell how close I am to stun. It's very. Ooh, that hurt. Smaller. I don't know if it's gonna go smaller. I feel like it goes one more time. Ooh. It was already small before. And I'm only halfway. Oh, I got another ignite. Alright. But that means we keep losing the stun. Because we keep almost stunning her, and then she just doesn't get stunned. Yeah, the fact that it's a small arena is going to be a big problem for us. I'm trying not to use my potions, but I feel like it's gonna happen. Oof. Yeah, she had to heal. Yes, there's no way I was getting out of there without her healing a little bit. Can you move her? They don't want to move her. They keep moving me. Okay, she grabbed the spear. I'm okay with this. She keeps throwing this thing. I need to recoup a bit. My fingers are kind of hurting. I feel like she's gonna do the phase soon. Yep. dropped her spear, but she didn't do the move actually. Wait, she's ignited at least for a second. Yeah, you see that's the issue. Like you kind of saw it. She was ignited, but it was literally for a moment. I'm gonna have to just let this be. Nice, nice. Let's dodge that. Okay. Can you get out of there, please? Alright, that's fine. Just like the smallest little bit where I can stand. Oh, I gotta be on top of this. Alright, we got the ignite. Always feel better when there's an ignite on. It's like maybe a few hundred damage more. Oh come on! I just want to stun. Just please, just stun. Like I don't want to stop hitting, but I know I'm gonna lose the stun. Come on, stun before the purple phase. Yeah, she did it. Can you get out of there? Come here. There. That was the worst spot to stand for her. She was just in the poison. Like, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'm trying to avoid dodging when I can so that I don't use the animation. Because the animation's a little bit... Ooh, that hurt. Every time I get close to the stun. Every single time. She does this. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. Just maybe. I just want to stun her. I can't. There we go. I stunned her. I cannot believe I did it. I finally did it. Stunned her for just a second. I got her through that. Getting aggressive. I actually need to pause for a second because my neck. Whew, I've been like in focus mode for like the whole thing. So this is where it becomes hard. Like these fights are so long that when you get to this point and if you lose, it's just so like you just lose all the motivation you have for doing this. Okay, all right, drink some water. I mean, we're past her name, so I think it looks like 33%, maybe just a little bit over. I wish we had Culling Strike, but you know, that's level 3 support. I might have to heal, yeah. I have to use a potion, unfortunately. Alright, let me just stay in here. Okay, let's not. How about get out of there? God, that stupid poison thing almost killed me. Because I was like trying to get to her, but she just wouldn't go around it. Can we move away from your spear, please? I need her to do the stomp. she's not gonna. Ow, 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 ow. How about no? Go. I'm just gonna let her get the full because I can't use up so many of my potions on her just hanging out over there. So it's fine. She's already full. Like, it sucks that I have to restart the poison. I mean the ES, but I'm just, yeah, it's not good for me to just stand near the poison cloud and just take hits and use my potions. My potions need to recharge if I'm gonna use them as an emergency. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back on. I swear, the arena's too small. They did this on purpose so that I'd have to not give her an inch. Okay, get out of the poison, please. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull her out again, unfortunately. Well, I guess not perfect. I was trying to prevent this from ES, but I had to. She's been super annoying by sticking to her her poison puddle. It deals a lot of damage. Like, I can't recoup it fast enough. Oh, I got hit by that. That's a little bit annoying. Okay, yeah, you see, now she's away from her poison. Now it's not an issue. I can pretty much just keep hitting her the whole time. Even if the poison, the chaos thing comes up. Because I don't need to hit her the whole time. I just need to hit her once in a while and I'll be fine. Hey, punch. Why did I stop punching? I think I'm too tired. My finger decided not to press anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna freeze. I was thinking maybe I could freeze a little. But you see, now she moved, so this is like the ideal state when she moves a little bit, because I can just tap her, just a quick tap to her face, and then this makes it so much better. See, now no ES, that worked out, and now she does her weird phase, and I get a lot of damage on her, and there's an ignite. I don't like that she's right near her puddle, but other than that, it's not the worst. She still didn't do her main attack. Is it because I'm always on top of her or something? There we go. That's the one I'm talking about. I dodged it at the worst time. I guess I literally was talking about how I was right on top of her and I moved away from her and she did the move. I gotta get out of this. Ooh. Alright, she healed full, yes. Can you move away from the puddle, please? Yes. Alright. Oh, it's this one. That was unfortunate timing because we just got her shield out. I'm actually just gonna wait out this phase. She's already pretty much full. Yes, there's nothing I could do to her. Ooh, dude, these things overlap way too well. Okay. Gotta break this. I'm also maneuvering away from the poison because she tends to push me into it. So if I just literally walk around her just a tiny bit, she can't really get me into the poison. See, like, all right here, and then she repositions. Definitely helps out. Though I really got to start dodging a little bit more because she starts doing her move. I really shouldn't take the hit. Out of it. Oh, she's doing her. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna heal your ES, I know it. Okay, I caught her at least not too far away. Oh, the things I have to do to ensure I don't just straight up die. Can you come to me? Oh, it's this phase again? How are we up to this phase? Oh, it's a... I swear, she's just spamming them. I can't even get past her ES anymore. There we go. Oh, it's gonna take a while. It's just one hit. It's just clean hits on her to get the ES down. No, no. Don't give her ES back. Come on, pull. Can you go to me? No. Yeah, she healed up full ES again. Swear I can't get her away from her puddle. She loves her puddles. Ow, that I didn't dodge far enough from that. Just go away from your puddles, please. No, go away from the puddle. Like, it's literally burning me. Like, I'm now starting to do damage. Alright, there's an ignite. Okay. I don't know how much damage I've done on her, but eventually we'll get through this. It's this base. Come on, come on, come on. Get out of there. We actually hit her. Okay, that's nice. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, really? This phase? I gotta stay on the side so she doesn't move back. Just when I thought we had such a clean phase, she decides to do this. Where she does that weird ultimate phase so that we cannot hit her and her ES hits. There we go. Okay, we're back to it. Like, this part has taken longer than the rest of her fight. Yeah. Come on. Get out of there. Can you get out of there? Nope, apparently not. So now I gotta destroy her ES again. Our hit chance is also a little bit low. We really do need a little bit more dexterity or accuracy. Okay, she's just kind of letting us hit her now. It's okay. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Still, my space bar kind of stopped for a second. Oh man, it's just so low. Just do it. I gotta kind of like tap her and just move out. Ugh. Nice, nice. No, don't do this. She did the phase again. Every time we get her low, she decides, you know what, it's time. Oh no. Just trying to be a pain. I don't need this phase. I'm working on the yes. We had to go in there, which was a little bit annoying, but I managed to get through the ES, that means. She's ignited, yay! There's a cool thing about Mind Over Matter though. It always uses mana before life, right? Just like the but since it's 100%, all I gotta do is I use the mana and my recoup has time to catch up. Cause that's the limiting factor here. So I don't even need to really use my life potion that heals me full. Just my mana tends to be enough. Like I save my life potions for those extreme parts where she's not hitting me, and it's like her meteors or that chaos phase where I can't recoup from it. Oh, come on. So close. So close. Yeah, I mean, definitely. It's definitely smaller. Nice. We got it. But the problem is it's smaller than my... Oh. I didn't realize they're going to attack me. Okay, I'm gonna kill them just so I can take a second to breathe. Oh, what? No, they hit so hard. What? Yeah, no, I can't kill them. Oddly enough, I could kill the Viper, but I can't kill them. I'm gonna have to do the tap and go strat. Am I gonna be able to kill them in time? I wish there was like a narrow little passage I could put them. I just can't fight them all at once. They hurt a lot. What? Can I kill one? Alright, I need 1 second to kill these guys. Yeah, these guys are actually more problematic than she was. I mean, she was annoying and definitely deadly, but I can't take their hits. Like, if I stand still, they will just melt me. Like, I don't know what is in their spears. They're also stunning me. Are they healing? I hope they're not healing. But every single time I look at one of them, they has like half or full. Ah, come on. We can do this because I just want to take a second to figure out where I'm going next. I killed one, right? I feel like I killed one. How is there still some that have full life? Like, I've literally hit every one of them. Yay, okay. There we go. Making progress. Slow but certain progress. Yeah. Well, tomorrow I'm probably gonna be playing the reset, but if I have time, I'll try to do the punch it in as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy I passed the Viper. I think realistically, there's only one boss left. Alright, but thanks for coming. Yeah, it's definitely nice to have somebody here to talk to. Well, we'll see if I stream. Usually on reset, like if I can, I try to stream, but we'll see how it goes because I might be tired. Like it's right in the middle of the day and I'm already working. But I'll definitely try to stream this on Saturday. So I'll definitely do Punch It In on Saturday if I don't stream tomorrow. Alright, let me go sell stuff. Oh yeah, this is still tier 2. But yeah, enjoy your reset as well. And I'll see you next time, I guess. Oh, that was exhausting. Oh yeah, we gotta go back in time. I'm kind of remembering that once we kill the boss, we don't have to kill her again, but I'm a little worried, so I want to get to the next zone. Alright, let me see my resistances. Alright, so we still max fire even with this helm, so I might want to keep it on, honestly. It does give me a lot of armor. Just give me some regen. So I'll hold on to it for now. I will need some res on it though. So let me hit this with the Artificer Orb. There we go. Gonna hit it with some armor scripts. Get that armor up. Yeah, we're gonna need to start selling things with holes to get some stuff out of them. Where is it? Here it is. What do we put in? A lightning, I think, right? Let's put this charm in. Oh yeah, we changed out our ring. Yeah, so yeah, it has to be lightning. Lightning res. Perfect. Alright, so the chaos res worked well for us. I don't know why that's in here, but okay. But is that a new one as well? How many new things are we getting? This save, we save this, we save this. I guess we save that. The rest we sell. Cold res 1. Nice. Okay. So I'm going to try to get to the next area before anything. So just in case. I'm going to blow my nose real quick. So yeah, the fight wasn't that bad. Honestly, like once I got into it, I noticed the things that didn't hurt that much, the things that I can withstand. Realistically, there's two parts to it. There's the physical part and there's the poison part. For me, particular, the poison part was the most damaging, and the fire obviously during the meters doesn't do anything to me. So I didn't have to evade the fire as much, though I still wanted to because I'm pretty low life. I evaded the last hit of most of her swings, and every time she did the poison ground, I stood away from, like, I didn't want to be between her and the poison so that she didn't push me into it. As for some of her poison moves, give me 1 second. The easiest move to deal damage during, which I would recommend, is the one where she just does the snakes out. If you can get behind her, because as soon as she starts doing it, she's not going to move. So if you can go right behind her, you can just output damage during that phase. She tends to do it twice, maybe 3 times. So you can easily get that down. And then the other one where she just spits at you, you just have to keep moving. I ended up tanking it just because even though they were poison hits, I could withstand them. They were the smaller ones. They don't hit as hard, but obviously if you're a squishier, you might want to just keep moving and then just dodge through the last ones. What other moves did she have? The chaos moves, right? The circling ones. If you don't need to hit her to keep her ES down, easier to dodge. You just go to the other edge and just watch the circles. They have a decent area where you can like find where to stand for a moment. Chaos res obviously would really help with this fight. Most of her swings are very directional, so if you're ranged, this is probably an easy fight, generally speaking, like if you can avoid her main ranged attacks. And obviously the same thing with the poison cloud. And just stay away from her pinning you into her soldiers. Right? You always want to kind of move her towards the middle of the arena. But anyway, before we move on, I wanted to quickly look at Hall, I think. I forgot what it is. Alright, so he posted this 5 days ago.
I think I just won my tax.
It's so loud. Stop. Okay. Here it is. I need Act 3 layout. Okay. Okay, we got Clearfeld, Marsh, Jungle, Barren. We need this one, which is, what is this called? Apex of Filth, Topak, Oozle. We're in the Oozle area? Yeah, okay. So, what? There's two areas. Alright, so it should be to the right here, but that depends on my map. Yeah. Alright, so I came from there, so it should be right up. Okay, I'll try to run it. But I was planning to also put on Enfeeble if I really needed to lower her damage, because then her poison damage would also go down with it. Ooh. Don't do this. generally want to move to the right, but it looks like this is it, right? Well, at least a checkpoint. Nice, we got it. Whew, alright. Yeah, you can follow me all you want. I'm in the next area already. So let me just quickly check these layout things. Yeah, we gotta zone down again. This is actually pretty convenient. So there's a sacrificial 2 points. From the entrance, try to head to the large platform. Alright, so there's a bunch of worshippers. Yeah, I remember this. To the opening. From the checkpoint, either left or right, with incorrect directions being dead ahead. Go the way that makes you immediately turn up. Alright, points of interest. If you have you can use the sacrificial there to sacrifice the skill. The current area shows that they seem to spawn in the same place, to the right entrance. I'm curious what this chamber is for. Yeah, so this is the black chamber area. Okay. Maybe we just keep playing until we beat it. Maybe we can beat it. I don't know. Alright, we got the waypoint. Alright, so it's not this way. We do eventually have to kill him for the heart. And I might want to try that just so I can get 2 more points. But at the same time, it's not super necessary. The layout doesn't help here because it seems like it's a different layout. Is that a dead end? It's a dead end. So I might die here thinking it's not a dead end. Alright, so what's the idol for? Alright. Can we get out of here? No, I guess we have to punch through our way. Come on. Can I kill you guys before he just stomps me down? There we go. I don't know which way I'm going with this. I don't know what that idol was. Is that just money? Okay, so this I believe leads to the waypoint. Should be able to checkpoint. Yes, nice. Okay. Nice, we got through that. Peculiar thing, okay. Just trying to find the exit, guys. I feel like it might be here, but also very much not here. Okay, so this way, I guess? Checkpoint? Okay. Let's see where this leads us. Okay. Come on, we gotta just keep going. Wow, dead end? Really? After we hit a checkpoint, it's still dead end. Interesting. I kind of just want to speed to the black chamber if I can. This looks like it's just bringing me back, honestly. Was I supposed to just go forward? I feel like maybe I was just supposed to go forward over there. I mean, I guess I could just run back there and go forward. Is it forward? Wow, it was right there. I was like, oh, it's in a corner. It's like around the bend, or it's that way. But no, it's not. You're crossing more bridges in the form of the approach. Try to stay in the middle of there to keep it. Okay. Let's get the checkpoint. I'm curious what our things are. Doriani. Okay, yeah, so obviously, yeah, we got Doriani. What do we have here? Yeah, so here it's just the sacrifice. I guess there was the fortunes. I don't know what that is, but it's the golden idol things that we found. We just sell them, I believe. Yeah. Alright, we'll see if we can pass through. I'm kind of worried here because, well, yeah, this is why I was worried, because they block us. At least we got these cool futuristic self-opening doors. He definitely doesn't. He will not be expecting us to come in there with punches in our agenda. He's like, you came here with magic and power and everything. No, just fists. Fists of fury. That's all we got, just for you. I don't know which way to go. I'm assuming it's this way, but like, it's probably not good for Azir to commute. Ooh, we got a spirit gem. That was worth opening. Oh no! Let me out. Let me through. Why did you have to block me from both sides? I was even like, okay, they blocked me here? That's fine. I'll just check the other way. And then they're blocking that way too. Oh, that's the door. Oh, come on, checkpoint. Yes, nice. Checkpoint means we get to skip everything. We're 40, 43, a little bit low for the zone, but there's a bunch of stuff to press here, though. I'll give them that. Oh no, dead end. Really? Let's go this way, I guess. There's a checkpoint. Nice. It's going pretty well. Nice. I want to kill them before I start the fight, just so I can look up some stuff about this boss. I remember I believe he does fire, but he might also do chaos. If he does chaos, I might want to put that res ring on. Oh, so we're 2 levels under this area, which is good to know. So our hit chance is probably going to be a bit low. No, stop doing. I hate these guys. Okay, well then, if you're just gonna go there, then I'm just gonna teleport out, because I have no reason for him to be there. All right, well I got the checkpoint. This is Doriani. Oh wait, 2 DB. Let's see what type of damage she does. Okay, Doriani. She does have fire res, so I do have pen for that. She has Wow, a lot of life. Oh, what's her life multiplier? Where is it? I know it's written somewhere. It's life 250. What? 250%. I'm assuming it means times 250. So, because it's not 1300, right? No. Here, let me put the monster level. I guess use 64. Interesting. Okay. Lightning attack, fire, lightning, fire, lightning, lightning. I feel like we might need some more lightning. Because we don't even need cold, it seems. Like, it doesn't do any cold damage. Do we have any cold in us? There's fire res, lightning res, lightning res, lightning res, physical, leech. Honestly, do we need this fire res right here? Let me see. If we don't need it, I might change one of them. Oh, what? Our fire res is low? Oh, that's not good. We need max fire res. Does that mean we have to change hats back? Probably. Alright, because we need max fire. We're definitely doing max fire, maybe even max lightning if we can, but max fire for sure. Ooh, we got another spirit gem. Which blasphemy doesn't do anything other than have a higher cost. Yeah, Grim Feast is gonna be gone away. Yeah, so they just drops remnants while active enemies and reviving minions that die in your presence have a chance to drop. Yeah, so you just get infinite stuff. It's crazy, especially if you just drop stuff. Mana remnants, I guess they're similar, right? Is there something else that I even want to use? Probably not. Alright, but it does look like I have to change my helmet back, which kind of sucks, but, you know, we do. Where is my other helmet? Did I sell it? No way did I sell it. Helmet. No. Here it is. Alright, so it's got fire res, it's got lightning res. This puts us at 75, 65 cold. I wish I could do something about that cold for the lightning. Is there anything we can do for it? Not really. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with it basically. We already got lightning res on this. We literally got lightning res on all our pieces of gear. Alright, let's sell. And yeah, I guess we'll just go for it. There's not much else. Life, don't need it. We also didn't check all the vendors, I think, right? Because we didn't go check the other vendor. But I mean, I guess we'll just try the boss. I mean, there's really nothing else we can do but try it and see how it goes. Worst case, we can put on Enfeeble if we really need to do something to block. Doriani. 32. Let me just see if there's any big move. Maybe I could kind of predict ahead of time. That would definitely be nice. Phase 1. Okay, so Doriani has 2 phases. Okay. Phase 1 puts you up against Doriani in demand while he is, yeah. Oh, God. Really? He has energy shield. Does somebody not have energy shield in this game? Okay. We'll see he's fighting. He'll put up against Oriani, the machine, a crow robot. What about... Okay, well the crab robot doesn't seem like it has a shield. Okay. Alright, the disco laser does purely lightning damage. Is the hardest hitting skill that is tough to dodge. It might be necessary for us to change our fire res into cold res. That's kind of what it's looking like. We will see. Armor does little against Oriana. It makes sense. You also want to be level appropriate. Flask with 2 useful offers. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is that... Yeah. That... I might be too low. I might need those 2 extra levels. Okay. Crystal lightning. And fire lightning beams at the crystal's refracted beam plus approximately. Oh, this guy is going to be annoying. I'm just going to die just so I can reset so I don't have this guy right here on me. Just run into boss, some monsters. Well, I can't go there, so. Need to run into a lot of enemies. Great. It's not a lot. I need more. Just. Yes, kill me. You guys do it? No, they're just gonna be annoying me. Oh, there's some gold in it. Okay, so guess not. They're not killing me here. So I guess I'm running down this way. I was running so fast, I didn't think about the fact that I'm having a hard time actually dying. Ooh. Come on. These aren't even registering. I'm just gonna stay up like that and just hit until I die, basically. Because if I end up killing them, then it's cool and all, but yeah, they don't seem like they can do much to me. Come on, you're so close to killing me. Can you do it? Can you just do the kill? Oh, I'm literally gonna kill this guy before. I'm not here to kill enemies. I want you guys to reset me. Come on. Where's all the heavy enemies? Heavier enemies. Ugh. They're blocking me, but they can't kill me. Great. I need to go to a checkpoint just so I can teleport back to that checkpoint, and hopefully there's nobody there. Oh, come on. You can do it. You guys can do it. I feel like these guys can do it. Yeah, work together. Okay, let's go pull some more. Can't kill me. Okay, I'm gonna take something off. Come on. Thank you. I have to take off half my gear for them to kill me. Like, seriously, whoa, it's craziness. Oh, this is not even the one that we wanted to be here. Okay. I guess let's try it out. I don't know how long this fight's gonna take, but
So,
it's gonna be a while.
the end. The demon of Anzuatl has finally come for me.
Yeah, that. Oh god, that. Oh my god, he's just running away from me.
Flame,
Stop it! He literally healed up his ES.
simple.
Is this gonna be impossible in melee just because we're too slow? Do we need movement speed boots? We gotta use our dodge a little bit more actively. Oh god, every time we get him low, this phase might be the worst. Like, I prefer this. Can you stop moving? I need temp chains to slow him down, just slow him. Oh my god.
Ignition.
I can't believe the issue with this fight is that he's just too fast for us to catch. That is insane. Really?
Ignition.
Not that he was too strong, not that he's crazy. It's literally that we cannot hit him. I only have one solution. I gotta poison him. Okay, well. This sucks, but I have to go poison him because look, like, this is crazy. I cannot believe it. Oh god. Like, if we had a little bit more movement speed, we would be better, but like, that's what we have. We have 10 movement speed. These are good boots too.
Inevitable.
Can we shut him down without not doing punches? Let's see, can we stand somewhere where he's just gonna pull? I mean, it's a circle. There's not much place I can go.
Simple. Observe.
I mean, we can kind of do it, but it's not great. It's because, like, we can't let him up for a second. See, look. Can you stop? Because if we don't dodge, I need somehow to slow him. There's some way to slow him down. Chill. Magnitude of chill. I mean, but we gotta get him to be chilled. This is the issue with the fight. Because I can't portal out. Sable, he can't kill me. He literally cannot kill me. We can't do anything to him. Yeah, well, I even looked this up. To beat Toriani as melee.
Simple.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a way to circle him.
Observe. Flame.
We almost had him stuck.
Ignition.
No! Stop it! Thought I found something. I mean, it's kind of true. Oh, oh. Is he stuck? Oh, just be stuck. I will literally stand here and just tank everything you got. Every single hit. I don't care what you do.
Justify the means.
Do it. I don't care. No. No. Get back here.
Ignition.
Ah.
Of the five. Survival requires brutal choice.
Alright, so I mean, we kinda can do it, but we...
Simple.
Yes, yes, yes. Get stuck. No, stop your whirling nonsense.
Flame. I bear the burden for our future.
Don't care about all your moves, just don't move.
This ends now. Observe.
Stop. I can't just auto hit. I gotta be careful with this. Okay, well at least he now is doing other moves. Like, I don't care if you do that.
By the means.
Do whatever move you want.
Simple. Pathetic. The power of the five.
Alright, so oh, come on. I don't care about your moves.
Ignition. Nothing can stand against
It's
us.
fine, that's fine.
This ends now.
That's fine. Like one hit at a time.
Simple.
Okay.
Justified.
As long as he doesn't move too much, I don't care about the rest of his move.
The power of the five.
We need to ignite. So, for the next one, I'm definitely gonna try to ignite more,
Sacrifice is the
so we
only
can do it.
path to survival.
Okay, what's this do now?
Ignition. This ends now.
Ow. Okay.
The power of the five.
I don't know why I got stuck in that move.
Future. Sheer
Ooh. Okay, that kind of hurt.
Nothing can stand against us.
The lightning one is probably the one that hurts the most.
Channel the reactor
I don't care about the reactor.
with the heavy price.
You can literally do everything. Maybe not the lightning one, but
The power of the Five.
unfortunately got a hit in between it.
The best laid plans.
I'm feeling a little better about this fight. That start was insane.
The greater good. Survival requires brutal choices.
Yeah, it's all of the choices.
Inevitable.
He now has more moves that full stop him. So I'm liking this.
This ends now. Let's see how you handle this.
Yeah, like one explosion means nothing to me.
Future. You are blind to the greater good.
Yeah, we gotta just block that, but other than that. Yeah, just stay there. Stay.
How you handle this.
Don't care about that.
Unleashed.
You can. Oh, gotta be careful about that unleash. It's probably the only one. Oh, there's a phone call. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute.
The power of the Valve. Ignition. Nothing can stand against us. Sacrifice is the only path to survival. Inferno. The power of the Five. Sheer power. The best laid plans. Simple. You will burn. I bear the burden for our future. Pathetic. Channel the reactor. Let's see how you handle this. Progress comes with a heavy price. This ends now. Let's see how you handle this. Flame. Sacrifice is the only path to survival. Sheer power. A minor setback. Survival requires brutal choices. Inferno. Ignition. Sheer power. This ends now. You are blind to the greater good. The ends justify the means. You will burn. Ignition. Give in. Sacrifice is the only path to survival. Let's see how you handle this. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed. How
The
foolish.
genius of the Val. I'm not impressed.
Burn to ash, demon of Azzoatl. The end of the world is nigh. The destruction of Azzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. How foolish! I cannot allow you to interfere. The destruction at Azzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. There is no escape. One death is nothing for the greater good. The destruction of Atzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. The end of the world is nigh. Let's see you survive this. I will burn you alive. I've been preparing for you for years. Full power. There is no escape. One death is nothing for the greater good. The destruction at Atzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. You think you can stand in my way? The end of the world is nigh. Let's see you survive this. I cannot allow you to interfere. The destruction of Atzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. Full power. How foolish. The end of the world is nigh. I will burn you alive. I've been preparing for you for years. I've had enough of you. There is no escape. Full power. I've been preparing for you for years. The end of the world is nigh. Full power. How foolish. Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die. One death is nothing for the greater good. You think you can stand in my way? The destruction at Atzoatl will be repaid 1,000-fold. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. Let me show you what true intellect looks like. I've had enough of you. One death is nothing for the greater good. I've been preparing for you for years. The end of the world is nigh. You think you can stand in my way? How foolish. to ash, demon of Azotl. Full power. I've been preparing for you for years. The end of the world is nigh. Let's see you survive this. You think you can stand in my way? I cannot allow you to interfere. I've been preparing for you for years. Now you're within my grasp. There is no escape. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. Full power. Now, you are within my grasp. I've been preparing for you for years. I cannot allow you to interfere. Let's see you survive this. Now you're within my grasp. I've had enough of you. I've been preparing for you for years. There is no escape. Inconceivable. You will pay for this. Full power. One death is nothing for the greater good. Do you truly think you can match me? I've been preparing for you for years. Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die. You think you can run? Nothing will stand in my way! Fatal ambition! This is not over yet. One death is nothing for the greater good. Now you're within my grasp. How foolish! I've been preparing for you for years. The end of the world is nigh. You leave me no choice. I've had enough of you. Now, you are within my grasp. How foolish. I've been preparing for you for years. I cannot allow you to interfere. Full power. Self-destruction. This is not over yet. Now you're within my grasp. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. There is no escape. I've had enough of you. One death is nothing for the greater good. I've been preparing for you for years. Ravaging power! Now, you are within my grasp. Full power. The end of the world is nigh. There is no escape. I plan for every contingency. You leave me no choice. This is not over yet. Let me show you what true intellect looks like. Let's see you survive this. Full power. I've been preparing for you for years. One death is nothing for the greater good. You think you can run? I cannot let my efforts be in vain. There is no escape. I've had enough of you. The destruction of Exile will be repaid 1,000-fold. You think you can stand in my way? Now you're within my grasp. I've been preparing for you for years. There is no escape. Let me show you what true intellect looks like. I cannot let my efforts be in vain. I've had enough of you. Ravaging power! I've been preparing for you for years. Let's see you survive this! You think you can stand in my way? You think you can run? I plan for every contingency. You leave me no choice. This is not over yet. Existence is merely energy. Do you truly think you can match me? The destruction of Exile will be repaid 1,000-fold. There is no escape. You think you can stand in my way? Fake your ambition. You think you can run?
Oh no! My mic was muted the whole time. Oh no. I was talking for I don't know how long. So far he can't do much to me. I forgot one note. I forgot to take the elemental recoup. I can't believe I was muted. I thought I unmuted myself. Yeah, because of that call. I thought I pressed it before I restart the fight. But it definitely wasn't the whole fight that I was muted anyway. But yeah, the Viper was harder than this guy so far. He was annoying in the beginning because we couldn't hit him at all. Not even a tiny bit. But slowly he started doing moves and we just tanked him. And so far, we just kept killing him. The Viper, we got some Chaos Resist. We got the Charm. We had a little bit more armor. We got lucky by hitting a little bit more damage on some gloves and a ring. And after that, it was just, evading properly. Oh, we also did the Trial of Chaos. We beat it, which surprised me the most. I was shocked I can beat the Trial of Chaos. So, yeah, after that, my recoup now is essentially double. Because I got the recoup effect in 4 seconds instead of 8. And then I was like, okay, I beat the Viper. Tomorrow's reset. Yes, the second ascendancy. So, it's been a pretty insane few days. But the reason I'm doing the main boss right now is planning to do it at a different stream. Is because tomorrow's reset. And if I can beat him now, that means I beat the punch before the upgrades that are going to come with the reset. I do have to dodge as soon as I come in because there's lightning. So, well, if I could beat him, right? Again, I'm not there yet, but assuming I could beat him. Yeah, I'm just a little worried. Like, he's going to have some kind of crazy move that I just don't remember. But I feel like I remember everything. But you see, the problem with, oh yeah, he's not hard, is the fact that at the end of the day, I'm punching. Right? So, like, things that you think are not hard are hard. But at the same time, some fights were super easy. I actually could tank, like, all of them. Oh, he's doing the spin. This one is probably the worst one for me. Because he burns my ES very easily. So I'm hoping I mean, it's a long fight. It's a lot of health. Yeah, for sure. I'm just happy he doesn't have ES. I am sick and tired of bosses with ES. Like, it is crazy. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Minions. If you're telling me he doesn't have minions, then yeah, even more so. Because I was like thinking maybe he has a phase where he has minions. That is probably the worst for us. But yeah, he's the boss that doesn't have minions. That does make him a lot easier, oddly enough. He's one of those bosses where it's like, oh, for most people, hard. But no minions means super easy. Ooh, this is not good, this is not good. I gotta die. Oh. I stood right in front of it. I should have went counterclockwise, but I didn't dodge the right way. But yeah, I just got to make it another maybe 100k, and then I could go over like the gear and the points and everything. Like, this is the only move. I'm just scared of the physical moves more than anything else. The lightning bolts are not great either. We don't have max res. Uh-oh. He's got new moves now. Oh, yeah, you see, now he's changing it up a little bit. I gotta be careful. Yeah, that beam is probably my biggest fear. And that lightning. I mean, the lightning is easy to dodge, honestly. It's I just have to make sure I'm on top of it. Our damage is actually pretty impressive. We are at 191 damage. It's crazy. Considering we started Act 3 with 75 average damage. We more than doubled it. We also didn't get the skill point. The quest with the heart, where you sacrifice it. Yeah. So there's a few things missing. The recoup is another thing that I forgot to do. Yeah, I wish I got it, but I like it's already late, so I decided to try the boss. I wasn't thinking I was gonna try to kill him today. So yeah, that's on Doriani. That he didn't like me. Not at full power is enough to take him down. If Doriani's that weak, then yeah. Alright, so he's now got a beam that can't hit me. It's funny. He really reminds me of Diablo with that lightning beam in Hell where he can't hit you. Like 3 of his attacks just literally can't hit me. Oh, am I gonna dodge out of it? Oh, that was close. Honestly, I might even be able to take the hit, but I just don't want to chance it at this point. Like if I was testing this fight a little bit more, then I would try it out, but like he's almost dead. There's no point of taking chances. But yeah, gotta say, recoup recoup in 4 seconds is insane. Our ES essentially doesn't stop moving, and we barely have any of it left. It just keeps ticking up. Oh yeah, this is self-destruction. Nice. Got him down. I want to burn him. Come on, ignite. Also, the big change is our fire damage overtook our physical, so we're using flammability with blasphemy, which, oh yeah, I guess is another thing we got. I don't know if you were here for it. But blasphemy helps out a lot, so really happy about that. Wait, which would be the head? Would this be the head or that be the head? I'm assuming this is the head. Oh, did you see us beat it? We finally beat it with the blasphemy. We got just enough damage to kill and not worry about the phase. Yeah, it was like my plan was to basically hit the minions. Because when I just fought the queen, I don't know if you saw, but like the minions stacked and then just eventually just charge all at me, like they break their abilities and just like destroy me. So I had to hit the minion. So Doriani wasn't even the problem. Not Doriani. The Queen of Filth wasn't even the problem there. It was the minions. I wasn't even targeting the queen most of the time, which was really odd way of fighting a boss. You fight the boss by not fighting the boss. The Bot Queen was honestly the weirdest one. The first 25% of that fight took me 10 times longer than the rest of the 75. When she had her broom destroyed and went into fire mode, she did nothing. She died almost instantly. Like, well, instantly for us, right? Not necessarily instantly. Exactly, yeah. I could never break the ES. I had to go poison, and I had very little damage. So just imagine, I had like 100 damage at a time, and then her moves at one point got harder as well. So it just took a really long time. And it's a good thing that she transforms at 75, because if she did it at 50, that fight would have taken hours. Yeah, see, he just can't hit us with half of his attacks. He now did the beam. And now we're just standing in fire. Almost there. My fingers actually hurt from the Viper. The Viper fight was definitely the more intense one. I had to be very active. She didn't have as much health because humanoid, but still, it was definitely something that I was worried about beating. We did make it on our second try, so I guess I wouldn't say it's super hard, but even like the recoup was very, very necessary because there was a few spots where we almost died. I actually had to take a few tips from the racers. You know the phase with the stabbing swords? I found out you could just dodge into them and you avoid hits. That was really good. Yeah, my goal was Act 3. Technically I know there's the cruel version, but it's the same exact thing realistically. When Act 4 through 6 come out, I'll basically just continue this character and then move to maps. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything in maps, but you know, maybe. But I'll keep this character around. Like I do want to do Act 4 through 6 eventually. I just want to do the Act 4 through 6 that is well, what do you call it? The actual Act 6 4 to 6, not the repeat, right? Repeat is just boring. So I'll take a break, and then this is perfect timing because new patch is coming out. It wouldn't have been like, ooh, I dodged the wrong way. This could have been better timing. It does suck that I have to stay up a little bit. I do have to wake up pretty early tomorrow, but you know, taking an extra hour to beat Oriani on the same day before the patch, it's worth it. The only thing obviously that's I hope doesn't happen is there've been a lot of disconnects from Path of Exile, so I don't know if it's because of the new patch coming in or something, but I'm just hoping that doesn't happen here. Yeah. Just so far no new moves. Yeah, I'm hoping that's the real enemy right now. It will be depressing, I gotta say, if that does happen. Punching through. Oh, yeah, lightning phase, gotta be careful. Still going? Damn, that's a long lightning. Did he just smack me? Yeah, like his smacks are just nothing. Honestly, compared to my first run with the mercenary where I had all damage, no defense, this boss is a lot easier than I remember. But I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? I didn't have fire res at all the first time I ever fought this boss. I fought him with -10 fire resistance, which hurts. Yeah, for sure. My wrist is gonna need to take a break after this, but resets tomorrow. Like that's the problem with doing 2 big boss fights in a row. The biggest thing I was surprised about is how fast I actually got to him. I remember some of the areas, they were very difficult to navigate because you kept getting stuck with enemies and stuff like that. So I just got it to him in the first try. I just went straight to the checkpoint. No monsters got me stuck, nothing. Ooh. Gotta run. It's 3 PM on the 4th. Oh, is the update supposed to be now? I don't know. I'm gonna try to update as early as I can, but it most likely will be like around 2 hours before the reset. That is gonna be available to me. Come on, so close, so close. I just want. Just want to kill him. I'm very curious about what supports are going to come out. But do you have a character you're going to play for Dawn? Because I'm thinking Tactician. I'm curious to play a bit more crossbow, especially now that they're stronger. And I didn't want to just do Witch Hunter again. But I'm also curious about the arrow thing that he has, the Rain of Arrow ability.
It's not over yet. I've had enough of you.
Come on. Just drop me some good items too. I want. We did it! We did it. We beat him.
Not now.
See, I'm thinking of trying hardcore, but the biggest worry for me is that, you know, I die and have to reset, and I don't have that much time.
Your people cannot be saved.
Like, I don't mind difficulty. It's just, it's very stressful to like be brought back.
Come with us.
I would prefer hardcore more in like this type of form, not necessarily punching set, but like in like a run where I finish at a specific spot. Valor, wow, his drops are trash,
My
but
friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
nice, we beat it. Let's see what we got. Physical damage to attacks, not bad. With mana regen, it's not bad. I mean, it's okay. That does sound like a really good achievement. Because, I might be able to beat the bosses if I prep enough, but I would be really scared to go just in at them. That's the biggest thing for me. I'm very bad at using my resources beforehand. Like, even in this punching part, like, challenge, it's very difficult to, like, know when I need to use them. So I just end up saving stuff. Yeah, no, the Act 3 bosses, oh god, they are just a problem in every sense of the word. We actually beat every boss except the Molten Vault boss. He is just impossible for us. like quite literally. But yeah, so we got this ring, which is really cool. 5 to 10, 1 to 3 cold, some regen on it. This ring was just the old ring. We got new gloves with attack speed. They're the ones that we put on last time, right before Doriani. The rest of this is the same. The big changes is for our ascendancy. First, we got this, the recoup effect. Really, really strong. Like basically double our recovery. And because of that, I ended up unspecking out of the energy shield points. Because recoup now I have like synergies for it. So I ended up just going over here for a little bit more recoup. I forgot to take this note for Doriani. This would have been an amazing note for Doriani. This would give me effectively 30% elemental damage taken recouped over 8 seconds, or 15 over 4. And he, like, 80% of his hits were elemental, so wasn't quite ready. I went a little bit more Fire Pen because these bosses have about 30 fire res. So then Fire Pen and then Flammability takes them below 0. I also had just a little bit more to get up to 30. Obviously, Mind Over Matter. We still did this. I had to take this to use Blasphemy. Right, and yeah, so this is our attack, or our supports attacks. And this is our Blasphemy. We had just enough spirit with killing the Bog Witch to get these two on here, so I didn't have to use Ghost Dance anymore. And I put on Flammability. Really improved our damage. Because, like, the 170, or the, well, it was 170 and over, doesn't even take into account the fact that we have a curse, right? So it would do even more damage. Yeah, anything else change? No, I think that was about it. But we finished. Where do I have to go? Oh, I have to go back. Wait, how do I... Oh, I talked to Alva? No. Okay, goodbye. How do I get out of here? Oh, okay, I could do... For some reason, I wasn't allowed to use portal. Oh, oh, you mean why? Wait, why it was blasphemy or like just always on? I mean, as for why specifically flammability, it's just I have fire here, I have fire here. It's a lot of fire I got. Yeah, so I just ended up doing flammability for that. But the blasphemy really helped out. My backup plan was if I needed defense, including for the Viper, I would turn on enfeeble. Right? Get their damage weaker. It would just always be on. Here I'm gonna show you. It's a spirit gem. Here, let me just get back to the future. Oh no! Oh, I forgot. I forgot the future puts you back at the riverbank. I'll just show that in the skill gem. It's a spirit gem I think you get at 10. Basically, blasphemy just allows your curse to become an aura. It takes 60 spirit, which is a lot, per curse. But you can put, I believe, multiple curses. The problem is you just need to be able to actually curse more than once. But yeah, it just saves me the need to use mana to curse. Aside from the fact that I no longer need to constantly apply the curse, right? Because this is only what, 6 to 7 seconds, right? And then I have to reapply and reapply and reapply. Aside from also dodging and punching, it's just a lot. So I already knew I was gonna take blasphemy. It's just the question was when I was actually gonna get the spirit gem for it. I was good. I was thinking of it. I even have it right here, heightened curse and everything. But I needed vitality and clarity, and you can only put these with a persistent buff. So I had to put it with blasphemy, because this gives me 1% life regen, and this gives me 30% increased mana regeneration, and that's my survivability. I had to take it. If I had either a fourth socket or I could put these somewhere else, I was definitely gonna put these two. Not necessarily the curse. Obviously, Arcane Temple is useless for if it's auto, but definitely Heightened Curse. Heightened Curse would have definitely went here. But yeah, that's it. The thing is, I didn't even get to talk to anybody. There's no end screen. I just went into Act 4. But yeah, I beat him. We got an interesting gigantic one. Because we're always on low life. Does that mean this is a lot? Like, it doesn't state how much this is, but it might be way more than this one. This is 290, 80% on low life. That means we get 100, what, 50, 40? 140 on top. That's 2, 3. Yeah, this would be 300 if used on low life, which is the only time I really use it. I mean, it definitely took dedication, but I was surprised at every turn. It definitely was not how I expected it. So in the beginning, I had all these plans for like half of the skills, like the wall, the heralds. I was like, we got this. Like, worst case, I can gain damage that way. And then all of a sudden, I couldn't use any of them because they had their own damage on top of them, and half of them you needed a weapon to use. Even the quarterstaff plan I had, because I knew the unarmed skills you can use with a quarterstaff, but I just didn't know you can't use the punch with the quarterstaff. So that was also another thing that just kind of like took away something that I was planning to use. But ES definitely helped out, right? As much as the other ascendancies definitely would have helped out more, the Wizards ES early game was really nice. As much as I had problems with the bosses that have ES, it's the same that the bosses had trouble with me in the early game. Because every time they hit me, they didn't hit me enough, or they went into their invulnerable phase, or I just blocked with my shield, I had full ES. And then that was just another health bar, right? So I didn't have to use my potions as much. It was really useful, especially in Act 1. Act 2, the ES kind of was meh. I feel like I might have been able to get out of the ES earlier. But our biggest issue was just damage in Act 2. if I knew about the rage being so useful, because I usually don't play melee characters, like aside from the punch challenges, and this is the first time I had to support it. If I knew ahead of time that rage works really nicely with this, I definitely would have changed over to rage instead of elemental. Because my original plan was just like, okay, I'm just going to do a bunch of elemental damage and just scale it through all the stuff. But physical ended up really nice, right? Attack speed. Because I already knew I was planning to do kind of attack speed, but I was worried it was not enough. Yeah, I mean, the amount of damage was still small. Like it was, what, 20, maybe 25 more damage. Obviously in Act 1 this would have been very nice, but in Act 2 it would have shortened a lot of the fights. Not by much ultimately, but 20 damage over the course of an hour is a lot of damage that it would have saved us. And then obviously the jump from Act 2 to Act 3, like when we actually finally got the third slot, we got a little bit better gear. Now we're just stacking damage. Plus we have a decent amount of fire. One piece of advice that was given to me, and I was thinking of doing it if the Energy Shield Viper boss was gonna have problems, is put more into ignite duration, or just ignite magnitude, or some make the ignite last longer, so that in between phases, or at least during the weird parts where I can't really fight or I have to dodge out of the way, they would take damage and the ES wouldn't recover, at least as fast. It would help specifically in fights like the Viper, because we were able to keep the ES down fairly low, but it just kept coming up. So stuff like that would have definitely helped us. But it worked out. Like, we beat the Viper boss. He was definitely way harder than this. In fact, the last few bosses were just walls, right? We have the Queen, which was a wall. We had the Bog Witch, who was a wall. Then after that, there was the weird guy at the apex. He wasn't really a wall. He was just annoying. He just kept recovering ES. He just wouldn't stop recovering ES because he kept going up into invulnerability phase. And then, Viper was just literally the wall right after. We just kept hitting walls. But no, we beat it. Though, the trial was the weirdest one because, again, I didn't think we could beat it. I didn't do enough Temple of the Chaos to kind of feel comfortable with it because I knew our damage was still low, and at the very least, I knew the second trial was going to hurt. So, the fact that we survived the second trial and I was a little bit more comfortable, I knew that we could get to the boss. And then once we got to the boss, I remember the bird boss was super painful, and maybe we could have done it, but if we reset enough times, because it's free, right, we get the free, I forgot that you get the quest icon for your second ascendancy. I thought you only get it for your first one, and since we already had the first one, it didn't come, but we did get it for the second. The Bloodbird, I guess, the one that does all the elemental stuff, and doesn't have other bosses with him. So I guess the Blood boss, yeah, I guess that would be the Bloodbird. Yeah, so much easier than the Tornado one. Because it's a lot cleaner, the arena is much bigger. It was a bit annoying, the ice part was annoying, but we took our time, and we slowly just destroyed it. At no point did I think I was going to die to the boss when we got not the Tornado Bird. And it took a while, but we got him. We got a few rares, we got some regals late, we got some exalts that really helped out late. Molten Vault in Act 3 is where to go for your items and your XP. It was such a nice area. So as soon as we had, I just kept wanting to farm there because it was just so easy, especially once we were able to kill things fairly efficiently. And you can dodge through that area without much problems. I wish we could beat that boss, because again, he's the only boss that I didn't end up beating. But I tested my damage on him, it just was not happening. And there was a moment where I was surviving in the lava, and I was like, oh man, I can out sustain the lava, I can stand in it and just fight him. And then eventually, I guess it was a stack sting, and I just got burned out. So I died anyway. So the Molten Boss, not beatable, not doable. At least at the current version of this build. I know there's gonna be the new supports that come out and stuff, but no, that's too big of a DPS check. Like, it was already a DPS check on my build that did damage. When I first got there, and I didn't have, like, because I was using gas grenades, but I didn't have a good way to ignite it yet. It was very clunky. It was terrible. Yeah, I literally had the same problem. I always get right to the end, and it was just a few seconds before killing. It's pretty impressive on your first run to try to fight him. Like, if you beat him, that would definitely be super impressive. Because it's quite literally a DPS check and a mechanics check. Because you gotta avoid the hits, but still constantly keep pressure on him. So, yeah, it's just not gonna be doable for any build that's slow at damage. Oh, I haven't tried Warbringer, but I heard Warbringer is, yeah, definitely not meta. So we'll see what happens with the new patch. I still don't know if Warbringer will be like meta, but they might be now back like up to par with other builds because they nerfed everything else down to the ground. Like, I don't think it's that bad. Like, I'm sure these builds are totally functional. It's just compared to what they were, it's definitely not going to be that strong, which is a good thing because the build I tried was obviously the gas grenades, which was average. Like, it wasn't bad. It was strong. But the arc build, the mana builds, they just melted stuff. So now they're just not going to melt stuff. Like, it will just be an average build, maybe a little bit higher than that, which is nice. But the crossbow, the funny thing, I didn't even know about the crossbow thing until the patch came out. When the patch note said that the crossbows had the physical damage stat based off one-handed weapons instead of two-handed weapons, I was blown away. Because I was already, like, decent. I even bought beat a bunch of bosses with my mercenary, and I was thinking, it's like, oh, nice, I could do it. And I was lacking so much damage, apparently, and didn't even know it. It's really funny. Anyway, I gotta work tomorrow. I definitely wasn't planning for this. Yeah, it's a little bit clunky to start, but they buffed him. Like, that's one of the reasons I want to try Tactician. Yeah, it took a while. Like, the biggest way I've managed to work around it, a lot of people got the helm, but the helm became super expensive. So the early thing that I actually found it, I didn't even know about it until I found it. This is what, like, because I was in trade, I was like, everybody's buying this helm, the Presence helm. It's really good with gas grenades, and it was just too expensive for me, right? Because I was still in campaign. People were already talking about it. Didn't have divines apparently for it. But I found these boots. They drop burning ground, and all I had to do is essentially drop their gas grenades around my feet, and that's it. That's all I had to do. I didn't have to do anything special for it. So it ended up working out a lot better than I thought. But obviously, like I said, it was just missing actual damage. They even buffed the flash grenade. The flash grenade I thought was already awesome. It was just stunning everything around me, and now it seems like it's going to stun everything double the amount. Well, what type of grenader were you? Because the only grenader that was apparently even workable was the gas explosion one. Yeah, and they buffed it. They buffed the flash grenade. At least from what I remember reading off the patch notes, it looked like they buffed it. So, flash grenade is gonna be insane. Well, so the key here was you didn't want to drop the gas grenade first. You kind of wanted to drop the fire ground first because it didn't stack well. So you drop the fire ground, and essentially then you're just throwing explosive grenades. There would be no timer, no nothing. They just go through onto burning ground, or if they're on enemies are on fire, it would just instantly just explode on them. And the amount of difference between the explosion and going gas into ignite was massive. Like, it was maybe 10 times the difference. Also, it's just the clunkiness. right? Because you had like a rotation of grenades. Like you have to basically go around through it, trying to get all your skills going through. As soon as you just had some version of ignite or burning ground, it became so much easier, for sure. But again, like I said, it was never top tier. But maybe this league it might go up a notch because of the buffs to crossbows and buffs to some of the grenades. Though they've really hit explosive grenade hard. I don't know why they hit explosive grenade. Because explosive grenade wasn't strong. And for me, I stopped using explosive grenade. I just used explosive shot whenever I needed to ignite things early, like from a distance. Because I just needed to ignite. I didn't need extra damage. The explosive grenade just took so long, and now it's gonna take 7 seconds to explode. I don't know what they want. They're hoping for the explosive grenade. Maybe they buffed it like super hard. Now that you just throw one grenade and that explosion by itself will take you out. But yeah. Well, again, supposedly they're gonna be better now, or at least comparable to bows. Right, because that's exactly essentially what they were lacking. They were lacking the same stats as bows, even though they were both two-handed weapons, right? But yeah, I'd love to say more, but I really gotta head to bed. Well, thanks for coming for the boss fight. You got to see us complete the campaign. I'm gonna try to make a compilation of Act 3, a little bit different from the first two. And then obviously the videos leading up to this will show up on YouTube. Other than that, I might stream tomorrow for the reset, but obviously it wouldn't be part of the challenge. Yep. See you around. I'm going to play the outro. Have a good night.